resolved. This video has been prepared for educational purposes only. No part of it may be reproduced or copied without the permission of the copyright holder.
Hello friends, this is Shreyans Kothari and I welcome you all to the YouTube channel of S. Chand Academy. Yes, you have landed the right place because here we are with the video solution of Quantitative Aptitude. Man, this is the book. This is the book you need for any examination. I think the most comprehensive book for Quantitative Aptitude in any competition. You name the competition exam. You want to go for UPSC, it is there. You want to go for bank, you want to go for SSC, railways, campus recruitments, whatever you want to go for, just go for this book first. And this book is a gateway for all the competition examination. आपको क्या करना है? This channel provides you a lot of video solutions. The basic concept we follow is we just clear the concept first and we take some of the questions from the chapters so that you get everything about that chapter in a single video. अगर आपके पास book नहीं है, अभी जाइए book लीजिए. But this video can act as a standalone video because by using this video, by viewing this video, the chapter will be clear itself. So what are you waiting for? Without wasting time, let's move to the chapter. Okay, so here we go with the chapter number 37, that is bar chart. See, what is bar chart? Basically, you will see there are many charts which has bars on it. Bars like a long, you can say buildings on it. So these will represent a number. That number may be anything, a percentage or a number of, say for example, number of things sold or anything. So we need to calculate things on the basis of chart now, which is in the form of bars. So let's see, do some questions and we'll let you know. See, basic things you need to know is any chart you take, understand the question first. What is question saying? Read the directions first. Directions के बाद उस chart को देखो. Chart को एक बार समझ जाओ what exactly is said. जरूरी नहीं कि उसके figures को भी आप analyze उस समय करने लग जाओ. Don't do that. Understand the chart and do the questions. Questions के according chart का data लीजिए and equation form कीजिए. So exercise 1 and we are with the question number 16. So what is said? Laptop sold by a company. Let's see. This is a LIC AO prelims question. Right. And question number 16 to 20. The bar shows the unit of laptops sold by 2 different months. Right. So the black one is April and the gray one is May. By 5 different companies, that is companies A, B, C and D and E. So there are 2 things. One is the graph is very clear with all the lines and it has been given with the tabulation also. So sometimes tabulation is given, sometimes it is not. If it is given, good for you, better for you. If it is not, no issues. You have to check out the chart properly. Now what is asked? Laptops sold by companies B and C together in May are what percentage more than the laptops sold by company D in April? So company D in April. So what is April like? April is black. So black is 1200. So first one is April, other one is May. So in April D is 1200. Now what is asked? B and C together in May. So B and C together in May is 1800. Because in B, May is 1000. In C, May is 800. So B plus C in May is like 1000 plus 800 is 1800, right? Now 1800 and D is in A, so like A, company A, not A, sorry, April. So in April, D sold 1200. So how many more? So 1800 more than 1200. So 1800 minus 1200. So 1800 minus 1200, we get 600. So we get 600 more. So what is the percentage like? So we need to calculate the percentage. So this percentage is like 1600 divide by 1200. So we get 50. 1 by 2 is 50%. So we get it 50% is the increase, right? So what is us? So this is more than laptop sold by company D. So it is 50%. So here we go. Answer is 50%, right? We move into the second question. Second question says that laptops sold by companies A and B together in April are how much? A and B together in April. So we have got April, A and B together. So A plus B, that is 1200, right? 800 and 400 is 1200. And are how much more or less than average number of laptops sold by companies C and E in May? C and E in May. So what is the average? Average is 800 plus 1200 divide by 2. So it is like 12 and it is 20. So 2000 divide by 2 is 1000. So we have got 1000 is this and 1200 is this. So what is the difference? 1200 minus 1000 is equal to 200. So this is the difference. Now what is asked? The major portion is what is asked. Laptops sold by company A and B together in April are how much more? They are more for sure than the average number of laptops sold by this C. So how much more? Just 200 more. So here we go. Very simple question, I guess. Right. So let's move on to next question. Here we go. Question number 18 from the same chart, is it? What is the ratio of number of laptops sold by companies B and E together? This is B, this is E. In April is 400 and 600, right? Companies B and E together in April. To laptops sold by companies C and D together in May. C and D together in May. What is the ratio, right? They have asked ratio. So 400 and 600. So 400 plus 600 this side, ratio 800 and 960. So 800, 960. See, this is 1000 and this is 8 and 8, 16, 17, 1760, right? So let's cancel this first. 100 is like 50 to me. So 176 is 88 at the same because just divided by 2. Now this is 25 and this is 44. Is there any option called 25 is to 44? Yes, it is. So here we go. Just calculate all the things from the chart. See, if this tabular form is given, it will be easier. Otherwise also it is easier. Why it is so? Because April we can directly look like April, all blacks are April, all grays are May. So not a big issue for that. Let's do some other questions. Here we go. Question number 19 is in front of us. The average number of laptops sold by companies ADE. So it is like ADE in May. So this is May, this is May and this is May. Average, we need to find out average. So just do average first. 1200 plus 1200 plus 960 divided by 3. That will be the average because just add 3 and divide by 3. So we will get 1200 and 1200, 2400. 2400 plus 960, 24 and 9, 33. So it is like 3360. Divide by 3 when I do 1120. So this is the average, right? Now what percentage of the number of laptops sold by company C in April? So company C in April. So company C in April is 1000. So what is asked? Is it asked more or less or what percentage? So this is what percent of the number. So just divide by 1000. Why divide by 1000? Because it is asked the average number of these, that is average number is 1120 is what percentage of that number, that is C in May, April, 1000. So you just do to that same thing. So we will get is 112 percentage. Is there any option like 112%? Here we go. 19 is A. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. Here we go. Question number 20. What does it say? Find the total laptops sold by all the 5 companies in May are what percent more or less than total laptops sold by all companies in 5 companies in April. So we need to calculate this first, that how much is the April and how much is the May. Let's calculate this first, right? See, 8 and 4, 12, 12 and 10, 22, 22 and 12 is 34, 34 and 6 is 40. So we write 40 and 2 zeros, that is 4000. That is the total sold in April. Now let's talk about May. May is like 12, 12 and 10 is like 22, 22 and 8 is 30, 30 and 12 is 42, 42 and 9 is 51. So it will be 5160. So now what is asked? Let's see. It says that find the total laptops sold by all the companies in May, that is 5160, is what percentage more? This is for sure more. So do one thing, 5160 minus 4000, it's like 1160. Now this is how much more than that? So just divide it by 4000. Right, so do one thing, just remove that 0. Now leaving the 2 zeros ahead, 116 divided by 4. So 11 is like 2 times. We got 36, so 36 is 9 times. 29 by 100, that is 29% more. Is there any option 29% more? So here we go. See, this is the way you need to do all the questions of a DI. That DI was a bar graph. Bar is like, you can see there are number of bars in the graph. The positive point of this question was everything was given in the table as well. So tabular form is obviously better viewing and you can get the data very easily. But if the bar is, if the table is not there, then also you can say check. C on April, C on April is this. C on May is 800, yes it is. So you can cross check that also. The bar reading is not that tough. We'll do some questions without the table as well. So here we go. We move on to the next exercise. Exercise number 2. Let's do some question from exercise number 2 as well. Okay, so this particular graph is from SSC CHSL 10+2 examination 2015. And we should also know the level of the paper and the level of DI comes in the exam from SSC as well. Generally, DIs are more related to banking exams. But in other exams as well, if you give any UPSC exam or campus recruitment, sometimes there are DIs as well. DIs is data interpretation, that is bar graph as well. So let's see what does it say. It says that the following chart is demand and production chart for 5 companies A, B, C, D, E. So it is like this darker one is demand. So the demand was 3,000 and 1,500 was only production. On the contrary, B had a demand of say 600 and it got say for example like 1,800 or something, 1,750. So this is the way you need to understand the chart. Now what is said? If company A desired to meet the demand, see A has 3,000, what is demand, and 1,500 is the supply, that is production. So it wants to do it by purchasing surplus production of a company if he needs to buy the surplus, right? So which company that is more suitable? See, first of all, this and this are not the answer. C and E are for sure not the answer. Now, how much is the difference? 3,000 minus 1,500. So we are looking for a company where production is approximately or almost equal to 1,500 more than the demand, right? So here the difference is, say for example, it is just 600, and here it is like some 1800. So 1800 minus 600 is almost 1200 or something. 1800 minus 600 is 1200 or something. 1200 or something. We want 1500 or something, right? So here we get this 1000. So approximately 1200, and here we get 2700. So approximately 2700 minus 1200 is 1500. So this is the best company which will suit, because क्या किया हमने इस बार प्योरली ग्राफ को देखा, यहां पे डिमांड ज्यादा है, प्रोडक्शन कम है. हमें एक ऐसी कंपनी चाहिए थी जो इस डिमांड को फिल कर पाए, इस डिमांड को फिल कर पाए अपने प्रोडक्शन के सरप्लस से. सो बी को हमने देखा तो ये बहुत बड़ा गैप था, और वो गैप जब कैलकुलेट किया तो इट केम ऑलमोस्ट 1200. सी और ई इसलिए कैंसिल कर दिया क्योंकि उनके पास भी डिमांड ज्यादा है, प्रोडक्शन तो उनके पास भी नहीं है, उनको तो कैंसिल कर दिया हमने. इसको जब हमने चेक किया तो वी फाउंड दैट ये ऑलमोस्ट 1200 पे है, ये ऑलमोस्ट 2700 पे है. जब 27 माइनस 12 करते तो 15 होता है, इसको 15 चाहिए, इसके पास 15 सरप्लस है. दिस इज द आंसर. लेट्स मूव ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज, व्हाट डज इट से? X% of demand for company C equals the demand of company B. So C का X%, C का demand कितना है? 2500. So 2500 का X% is equals to demand of company B. Company B का demand is like almost 700 और 650 और आसपास. Approximate ले लेते हैं हम लोग, 700, right? So we got 2 zeros here, 2 zeros cancel. Now X is equal to 700 divided by 25. So it is like 700 divided by 100 into 4, because 25 can be written as 100 by 4. Why should I do this? Because here we go. So it is almost 28%. Almost 28% is like near to 24%, because it might be like 650 or something, and I got it to 700. So the near about answer is 24%. See, this may happen in exam as well, when you will find the exact value is not given. See, I can consider this 500 and this 1000. So I just thought this is 700. If it remains 600, see, 6 into 4, okay. So if it is, say for example, 600, the question has considered that as 600. So 600 into 4, 64 is 24. So 24, finally the answer is 24 only. So let's move on to the next question. Here we go. The production of company D is H times the production of company A. Production of D, production of A, production of D, production of A. So production of D is 2700, and it is the ratio of 1500. The production of D is how much times? Say for example, this is H times of the production of A. So let's calculate. 0 से 0 cancel हो जाता है. 15 into 2 तो नहीं आएगा. देखते हैं क्या आएगा. See, इसको 9 कर दिया, इसको 5 कर दिया. 3 into 9 is 7, 3 into 5 is this. So 9 by 5. 9 by 5 can be written 9 by 5, right? Now we have to calculate the right value. So 9 by 5 can be written as 9 by 10 by 2. 5 can be written 10 by 2. This 2 goes upper side. So 1.8 is the answer. How come? 9 into 2 by 10. So 9 into 2 is 18 by 10. 18 by 10 is 1.8. So here we go. We have our answer. So this was asked. What is the H? So H is asked. Here we go. Question. Next question. Question number 4 we have. The difference between the average demand and average production of 5 companies. So average demand and average production, right? Total number of demand is the value when you get after adding all these, right? Total value of demand. So we have got 3000 here. Then we have 600 here. Then we have 2500 here. So it's like 1200 and this is 3300. So we got 0, 0, no issues in that. Now 3 and 2, 5, 5 and 5, 10, 10 and 6, 16, carries 1. So 3 and 1, 4, 4 and 1, 5, 5 and 5, 6, 5 and 5, 10. So we have total demand as 10600. Now what is the total production? Let's see the total production now. So now we have to take care that we do the marking of light gray ones so that we never get confused, right? So just add them, total of them. So total is like 1500. Then we have 1800. Then we have 1000. Then we have 2700. And finally we have 2200. So we get 0, 0 over here, right? Now the calculation part. So 7 and 2, 9, 9 and 5, 14, 14 and 8 is like 2, 22. 2 and 2, 4 and 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9200. So here we go 9200, here we go this. Now what is our average production and average demand? How is average calculated? Average is calculated when you just divide the total by the total number. So total number is here 5 and here is 5. So I guess directly connected, right? So 10 is like 2 times, then 6 is like 1 time, then again 10 is 2 times, 2120. Okay, average. We need to find out average first. Then 92 by 5. So how much it is? Okay, so 5 is when you divide 9, we get 1 times, we get 42. 42 is like 8 times, that is 40. So we got 8. Now 20 is 4 times, so 1240. Here we have got 18401 gear, 2110, and what is asked? Difference. So difference is 2120 minus 1840. Just calculate this out and you are through. So just do that. 0 is 0, like 12 minus 8. So 12 minus 8 is 8. So now we have 20. 20 minus 8, 280. So this is the difference, my friend. Is there any option like this? Yes, it is 280, 280. So in this manner, you need to do all the questions. Let's do one more question. Here we go. So what is asked? The ratio of the number of companies having more demand to those having more production than demand. Now what I can understand from this question is you need to find the ratio of number of companies having more demand to those have more production. So more demand, here it is more demand, here it is more demand, here is the more demand. So more demand is 3 and more production is 2. So 3 is to 2. That is the direct answer. Just check it. So 3 is to 2 is C. So move on to the next exercise, that is exercise 3rd. Let's see. Exercise 3rd के कुछ questions करेंगे हम लोग. Question number 1, a bit different chart we can see. Again, this is from SSC examination. We have been export of the pearls in crore of rupees, and it is the crore and it is the month. So it is the year, sorry. So 2001, 2002, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Each year, how much crores of exports of pearl was there? That is the given in this chart, that is bar graph. So the average export of pearls for the given period, you need to find out the average of these all. So average of all is like, just calculate 5.2, then we have 6.5, then we have 9.9, 7.8, 10.8, then 9.5, and we have 11.4. Just calculate this all. First of all, we need to calculate the total number, right? So do that. We have got 5 and 2, 5 into 7, 7 and 5, that is 12, 12 and 4 is 16, 16 and 9 is 25, 25 and 8 is 33. 33 and 8 is 41. So we have got 4 here. Now we have got 6 and 4, 10. 10 and 10, 12. 10 and 10 is 20. 20 and 20 is 40. 45. 45 and 7 is 52. 52 and 9. 52 and 9 is 61. So the total is 61.1. Now the total, if the total is 61.1, divide this by how many years? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 years altogether, right? So it will be like 7, like 7 into 8, 7 into 7. 7, 7 is 49, 7, 8 is 56, and 7 into 9 is 63. So it will be like 8 something. How much 8? Let's divide it. 61.1, right? Do one thing, just divide it by 7. So we got 8 times 56. We have point here. Now 61 is 5.1. Now what is 5.1? I guess 51. 51 is like 7 into 7. 49. We have got 20. So 20 is like 14. Almost 14. So almost 8.75 or 72. 73. Almost 8.73. Is there any option like 8.73? Yes, we do have 8.73. That is better answer than 8.73. So 8.73 crore rupees is the average of all pearl export, right? We move on to the next question. Here we go. Question number 2 we have. What is asked? Let's see what is asked. In which year was the maximum percentage increase in export of the pearls to the previous year? Now it is a big question for you. You need to calculate the difference, right? So this difference is what? 6.5 minus 5.2. We do it one by one. So 6.5 minus 5.2 is like 15 minus 2 is 13. So we have got 1.3. Now 1.3 by 5.2. So it is like almost 4 times because 13 into 4. So 25%. This is 25%. Now the second one. Now we need to calculate the second one. 7.8 minus 6.5. 7.8 minus 6.5. So we have the 7.8 minus 6.5. So we write the second one. That is 7.8 and 6.5. I guess this is 3 and this is 1. So again 1.3, but this time 1.3 above 6.5. So 13 into 5. So 1 by 5, that is 20%. Because 1 by 5 is always 20%, 100 by 20, right? So 1 by 5 is 20 by 100. Now this 9.9 and 7.8, do that. It is like 9.9, it is 7.8. So we have got 1 and 2 and 2.1 over 7.8. So we have got 2.1 over 7.8. Let's see how can we do it. Just remove that point first. Divided by 3. So we have got 7 here. Now 78. 78 is divided by 3. So we get 2 times, that is 6, and we got 18, that is 6. So 7 by 26 we have got. Now 7 by 26 is how much percent? I don't know. What can be done? What can be done? So just divide this 70, 26, right? We have 100 here so that we will get the percentage. So 26 into 3 times, I guess. No, 2 times. So 76 in 2 times is 52. We have got 180 here, right? 180 is 26 into, say for example, 26 into almost 6 times. 6, 6, 36, 3, 6, 2s are 12, 12 and 3, 156. So it is like 156. So we get 4 and we get 2, then 24, almost 9 times. So approximately 26.9, right? So this comes out to be 26.9. Let's calculate the next two more. And that is the only way you can do. You need to calculate all of them. So 10.8, 9.9. So it is like 1.8 minus 9. So it is like 0.9 only. 0.9. So 0.9 divide by 9.9. So it is like 9 by 9, 9 by 99. That will be 1 by 11. 1 by 11 is like 100 by 11. So 100 by 11 is like almost 9 point something. So not much, 9 point something. We want the maximum. So for sure it will not be maximum. Now this is the decrease. So need not to calculate. We need the maximum increase. So we will not calculate this. Now the last thing we need to calculate is 11.4 minus 9.5. So it is 9.5. When you divide this 14 minus 14 by 5, so we get 9 here, and we get 11 minus 10 minus 9 is 1.9. So it is like 1.9 over 9.5. So point removed, again 9 into 5, 19 into 5. So 1 by 5 is equal to 20%. So 20 here. So finally we have got, this year has got the maximum percentage increase, 2004. Is there any option like 2004? Yes, it is. So this was, I guess, the calculation was calculation वाला question, जहां calculation बहुत सारी है, आपको एक एक को निकालना है, and there is no other option. आप अनुमान नहीं लगा सकते. You can't predict things. You need to calculate that. Let's move on to the next question. Here we go. Question number 3. Let's do third number, right? So in how many years was the export above average? Above average. First we need to calculate average, and don't do it now. Why should I do it now? Because we have the average. Average is 8.73, which we calculated in question number 1. So average is 8.73. We just need to know how many years were more than 8.73 crores. So this is not, this is not, this is not. And these 4 are all above average. So 4 were above average and other 3 were below average. That's it. So that is the way you need to do. Now coming to the last question, let's see what does it say. It say, in which of the following pair the year was average export of year is rupees 9 crore rupees, right? So see, if both numbers are below 9, it cannot be average 9. If both numbers are below 9, it can be below 9. If both numbers are above 9, you cannot say it is, you can say the average is 9. And in the similar way, if both numbers are more than 9, above 9, how can the average be below 9? So there is only one possibility that can say that it's almost average of 9. So it is 2003, 2004. So without calculating anything, you can just go that average is 9, about 9, right? So this is the way you do. So in this way, you need to do all the bar graphs of the chapter. Okay, so let's do more questions from this exercise. Do one more graph, right? Okay, so here we go. Here is question number 16 to 20, and we can see that this is again a bit different chart. This is time the school students appeared for a scholarship exam and qualified, right? So what is the question? The average number of students qualified in examination from C and D is what percentage of average number of students appeared for the examination for the same schools. So you need to calculate. First thing is average number of students appeared for exam from C and D, and average number of students qualified the scholarship exam from C and D. So this is college C and this is college D. So first calculate the average number of appeared students. So it will be 3250 plus 250. Just add 3250 plus 2500. And when we add them and, when we add them and divide by 2, it will be average like So 0 we have got, then 5 we have got, then 5 and 2 is 7 and 3 and 2 is 5. So we have got 5750 is the number of students appeared, right? Now how many of them qualified? This and this. So this number is like 2250 and this number is 2000. So 0, 5, 2, 4. So we have got 4250. Now the average of 4250 divided by 2. So 4250 divided by 2. So the number of students average passed from these two schools, right? So it's like 2 into 2, then 1, then 25, right? So 2125. Now what is asked? This is asked that how much is the number of students passed is percentage of how many students appeared. So this is 3250 and 2500, but divide by 2. We forgot divide by 2, right? So we need to do divide by 2. So we have, because I thought that this is a big difference, 2125 and 5720 is a big difference. So it just reminded me to divide it by 2. So what we'll do is 2 by 5. So it is like 2 times. Now this is 4 now. So 1 is left, 17. 17 when divided by 2 we get 8. 16, 1 is 5, 15. So 7, then 10 is 5. So 2875. Out of 2875, how much is 2125? We need to calculate that. So let's calculate this first. Now we need to know the percentage. So for percentage, 2125 divide by 2875 into 100. That is what actually we want to know. So what we'll do is just calculate this, divide by 5. So when you divide this by 521, 20 is 4 times, 12, then it is 2 times, then it is 5 times, right? Now this one, 28 is 5 times, 37 is 7 times, then we have got 25, so 5. Again it is divisible by 5. So do again 5 calculation. So 425, now this is divisible by 42 is like 8 times and 25 is 5 times. And this is like 57. 57 is divisible by 1. Then 0, 7, 7 is like again 1. Then 5, 115. 85 divided by, sorry, 113 I guess. 17 was 15, 15 is 2. Okay, right. 5, 2, 25. So 115. So divide it by 5 again. So 85 is like 1 times, then we have got 17 times, right? 17 is 85 and 115. So 115 is 2 times, then we have got 15, so 23. So we have got 1700 divided by 23. So let's calculate this now because up to 2 digits is asked the question. So it's like 1700 divided by 23. So what will we do? Approximately 7 times. 7 3s are 21, 7 2s are 14 and 2, 16, 161. So we are left with 90. Now 90, 23 into 3 I guess. So 3 is like 3 into 3, 9 and 3 to just 6, 69. Now if it is like 11 minus 9, so 11 minus 21, do it like that only. So 11 minus 9 is 2. Now this is left with 8, 8 and 6 is 2. So 22. So 22 and we put a 0 here. So it will go 73 point say 9 times and 23 into 9. 9 3s are 27. Then 9 2s are 18. 18 and 2 is 20. So 207. So we are left with 3 here and we are left with 1 here and then 1 more 0. So 1 more 0 that makes it 130. 23 into 5 I guess. 23 into 5. So 595. 23 into 5. 5 3s are 15. And 5 2s are 10 and 1 11. So we are left with 15. So I guess 73.95. Is there any option like this? 73.95, 91. So it is nearly that number. So 73.91 is the answer, right? And that is what is asked in the question. Here we go. We go to the question number 17 now. Now 17. What is the ratio of students appeared to the number of the students qualified to the exam of school C? So school C, we have this number and this number. So appeared and qualified is that. So appeared is like 3250 and the ratio we need to find out is 2250. So 0 gets cancelled. 325 and 225 just cancel out by 25. So 25 ones are 25. We have got 7 left. 75 is 3 times. So here is 13. Now 25 into 225 is almost 9 times. So 13 is to 9 is the answer. What is the ratio of number of students appeared to the number of students qualified? So 9 is to 13 is not the right answer. Answer is 13 is to 9. So ये गलती एग्जाम में मत करना. रेशियो 13 is to 9 का आया. 9 is to 13 को राइट मत करके आ जाना. 17 का आंसर E हो जाएगा. So here we go. We go to question number next. That is 18 number. Let's see what does it say. 18 say what is the ratio of number of students qualified in the scholarship exam from A and the number of students qualified in the exam from B. So qualified from A and qualified from B, and you need the ratio, right? So it is like 1250 and it is 1750 is to 1250. 1750 is to 1250. Check it again. We are given qualified from A to the qualified from B. So qualified from A is 1750. Qualified from B is 1250. So simply cut these two. 25 into 5 and 25 is to 7. So 7 is to 5 is the answer, not 5 is to 7. So question number 18, the answer is D for Delhi. Let's move on to the next question. Here we go. We have question number 19 with us. Let's see what does it say. The number of students appeared for the scholarship exam from school D and appeared is what percent of total number of students appeared for the exam from all. So this is 2500 divide by exam appeared of total. Total is like 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. We need to add all these, right? So 3 and 3 is, so we have 6,000 here, right? And then we have one is 2500. So I write 2500 again. Now this is like 2250 and it is like 3250. So 250 is 500 and 3000 is 5000. So we'll write 5500. When we add these two, we have got 5500. Just write 2500 and 3 and 3 is 6. So we write 6 up. So now we add them all, right? Do one thing. 2500 on the top and write 00. So write 00. Now 55 and 25. 55 and 25 is 80. And 80 and 60 is 140. So I write 140 here. So 2 zeros are gone. Now what I know is we'll write 100 here so that we get the, we don't want the, do we need a ratio or percentage? Let me check. We want just the, what is the percentage, right? So we want to know about the percentage. So what we'll do is put 100 here and we'll do one thing. 2500 when divided by 140. So 140, write 1 times. I write it here. So 50 minus 40 is 110 I get. And we put a 100. So 140 is 10 times 1400. It is like 1100. So do it 18 times, I guess. So 8 into 4. So what I'll do is 140 into 8. So 084 is 32. 32, so 3 here, 8 and 3, 8 and 3 is 11. So I guess we need to do it with the 7 part. So what we do is 140 into 7, not 8, right? So just remove that 8. We'll try 7. So 7 into 4, 7 fours are 28, we get 2, 7 ones are 7, 7, 8, 9. So 980. So we got 980, right? So we write it 980. Okay, let's do the calculation. Remove this one here. So what we have got is 0 here, then 10 minus 8 is 2 here. Now 10 minus 9 is 1 here. Now it's like 1200. So 1200 can be done because I can remember it was 8 times and it came like 1120. Just calculated earlier. जब हमने 8 से मल्टीप्लाई किया था 140 को हमें ये मिला था. So हमने क्या किया 0 से 0 गया 10 minus 2, 10 minus 2 is 8, then nothing is left, right? So here it is gone, 80. We do it like 800, so it is like 17.8 something. Is there any option like near to that 17.8? 17.8, there is none of these. So 17.8 is almost equal to, approximately equal to 18. So question number 19 का 18 आ गया. Do the last question of the series. Let's see. Question number 20. What is the difference between the average number of appeared students and average number of qualified students? So you need to do all again. But I remember I had calculated the appeared students. So appeared student was 14,000. Just in the previous question. Sorry. Just in the previous question, we found that it was 14,000. Just check it again. It was 14,000. So we have total number of appeared students as 14,000 as we have calculated them all. So 14,000 divided by 5. So what is 14,000 divided by 5? So it is like so it will be like 2800 because I know 1400 that can be done by 10 by 2 and just multiply by 2 is 2800. So we have got the average of students appeared here. Now how much is the qualified? So for the qualified we need to calculate them all. So one is like we just mark them first. So these are same. So we got 4,000 here. Just cancel out. Then we have 1250, 1750. So 1250 and 1750 will be 3000. So 3000 here. And one more is like 2250. So write 2250. Let's calculate that. It comes out to be 0 and 5 and 2 and 4 and 3, 7 and 2, 9. So 9250. When you divide by 5, 9 is 1 times, we get 42. So 42 is 8 times, we get 25. 25 is 5 times, so it's 1850. So now we have total number of students qualified and total number of students appeared, right? So what is asked? Is the difference or the ratio? What is the difference between the average? So what we need to do is just 2800 minus 1850. So it's like 0, then 5, then 27 minus 8 is 9. So answer is 950. Is there any option 950? Here we go. So finally we have arrived to the end. Chapter बहुत अच्छा था, बार ग्राफ के questions अच्छे थे. See, graph कैसा भी हो, what I think the major portion you should know is data कैसे लेना है, how data is being taken, first thing. Second, you have to understand the question, the problem, what the question says. If you understand the question properly, you know how to take data properly. These two are crucial point. Just form the equation and solve it. This is what we have done throughout this chapter, because this chapter, the tabulation one and the bar graph, these both are very much data oriented. You need to calculate the average of all and like that. So you need to do all the questions. Only thing you need is calculate fast. Do more and more calculation day by day. The more you calculate, the faster you get. This is the way you need to do. अगर अभी तक आपको मेरी बात समझ ना आई है तो मैं कहना चाहूंगा फिर से एक बार शेयर टू द मैक्सिमम, शेयर टू ऑल योर नेटवर्क स्टूडेंट्स so that this video gets a flying wing, so that it gets to all the students' mobile phone. Because this the whole thing what we are doing here, this is the very innovative thing from S. Chand Academy, doing a video solution of whole book. Just get the book and done. So you don't need to go anywhere else. You don't need to go just with the book and you are done. Just complementing the book, all the video solutions are there. So subscribe this channel so that you get the latest videos, updates from this channel. Thank you.